Hi team. I decided to go ahead and just record a video because a lot of you couldn't get on Zoom at the same time, which is totally fine because we all have different schedules and all of that. So I just thought this would be an easier way, and then you could just watch the video when you got a chance. So I am currently at home by myself. I thought I would sit by the fire so that you could enjoy the warmth. I'm just kidding. But anyway, this is my favorite spot, and I'm always freezing, so I'm always wrapped up in my quilt and a heating pad and the fire, and so yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, I will start off by giving you an update on me. So last Thursday, I don't know if all of you saw or not, but I went to the doctor and had about 2 hours worth of testing done, a full body scan, and then 2 scans of my head and my neck. Wednesday, I think I said Thursday, last Wednesday. And on Thursday, I got the results, and for the most part, it was good. It hasn't moved to any other places that they can tell as of now. There is a hyoid bone, which is basically right around here. I didn't even know what that was, but anyway, it's around here, and it did show some uptake on the scan, so they're going to watch it, and the radiation is going to continue to work for the next couple of months. So even if I do need to do other things, there's nothing else they can do for me as of now. So I came home on Thursday night. I was going to come home on Friday, but then the weather turned bad, and so we decided to go ahead and get me home before I got snowed in and had to be away longer. So anyway, they will continue to let this work, and I go back in March to see my endocrinologist, and he will then do some blood work and an ultrasound of my neck and possibly another scan of my neck and head to see about that bone. That's going to be a really big appointment, and the big test will be the blood work to see if there's any cancer markers showing up. So but as I've shared before, my levels were extremely high, almost 90 times what they should be. I was close to 90 the last time I went, when I should be under 1. So I have a long ways to go to bring my thyroid levels back down to where they need to be. So that is why I'm feeling so crummy, along with the radiation. So I'm struggling. I'm just being real. I'm struggling. It's been hard. I don't feel good. I'm very tired. I'm very weak. I'm sore. I hurt. I'm depressed. Just had a lot of struggles, and I've just pretty much shut myself out to everything else right now. I haven't went back to church yet. My immune system is down, and I just don't know if I'm ready to be back out yet. But I'm praying about that, and I hope that soon it gets better. But I am happy to be back home, and that has helped me to be around my family. And I've been really diving into to Beachbody, and I hope that the trainings and the stuff that I share with you, you watch. And if you're wanting to build your business, that you're into it, and you are devoted, and the goals that you set, you actually are applying the daily steps to get there. I know it's hard, and everybody's busy. Everybody has stuff. I get that. But, we have to take the daily steps to reach our goals, and we have to be present. And we can't just say, well, it's not working, or this is too hard, or I don't know, who to reach out to or how to do this. It's just, seriously, it's all laid out. And if you have questions, or if you are struggling in a certain area, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I'm here. I'm open to help you. I'm open to help the willing and the ones that are wanting to grow and that show me that they're wanting to grow. So I would absolutely love to have a team, that's just exploding. And I'm giving it all I've got to you, and everything that I learn, I share with you. I don't want to be annoying or pushy or anything like that. So I'm trying to just to make everybody happy, which is pretty hard. But anyway, I say that to say that I do trainings every single day, and I am constantly in different groups, and I'm constantly trying to better myself. I'm doing my personal development. I have my success partners. I'm constantly growing, and just because I'm at a certain spot doesn't mean I can stop. Like, it's a constant thing, and I do the daily, the 3 vitals. I do that, and I hit Success Club. That's very important. Like I shared last year in January of 2015, I set my own goal to hit Success Club every single month. I had really not hit it before, and so to say I was going to hit it every single month was pretty crazy. But I set that goal, and I hit it every single month. And I became a Success Club All-Star because I hit it every month. And so now I'm going for Success Club Legend, which means you hit it for 24 months. I'm just always raising the bar higher. I'm going to try to hit Success Club 10 more often now. I'm just trying to be better, and I know from experience, and you all know me, so I'm telling you that because from experience, that thing alone, hitting Success Club, helping 3 people each month, made my business grow tremendously. I gained coaches, discount coaches, just because they were in a challenge group. They loved Shakeology. They saw how this works, and then they wanted to sign up for the discount. So that's how you get coaches. You put them in a challenge group every single month. You help them to reach their goals. You stay in contact with them. You help them with their meal planning. You help them with their Shakeology. You help find something that's going to work for them. And then you approach them about getting a discount. You put it in your phone when you sell a challenge pack for about a month out, a little bit before it's a month. I usually do about 27 days or so. Put a reminder in there, and whenever it's that time, I send out a message to that person and say, it's almost a month out from your challenge pack. This is where we stand. It automatically sets you up for Home Direct, and you also had Beachbody on demand for a month for free. It's about to take that out again. You have the choice to stop it and the Shakeology, or one or the other. It's up to you. But if you want to continue to do Shakeology, then signing up as a coach is very beneficial, and I share the discount and how they're going to save like $30 a month. If they're military, they could save like $40 a month or $45, and I go through the whole thing, and I can send you that if you want. But that's what I do every single month. I set it in my phone, have those reminders, touch base with every one of my challengers, and it works. Not every one of them is going to sign up. Not everyone's going to love it. Not everyone's going to want to do it. People don't understand what coaching is a lot of times, but whenever you share it as a discount card or a membership card or whatever, like a Sam's Club card or, a rewards card at a store, it kind of makes more sense, and you share that discount. And a lot of times it does click, especially after they've been in a group and they've already seen the results, like I said. So doing that last year really, really helped me. And it helped to grow my income because, I was not only getting the commission from those packs that I was selling, but I was also building my team. And so I was cycling, and I cycle more now. And also, gain more or make more money from being a diamond, and you're going to make money at emerald. You're going to make more money from being a ruby, and then you make more money from being a diamond. So, the cycles, bonuses, and our team is so huge, which is a awesome benefit for us because all those people underneath us are going to be building and building and building and helping your volume. So anyway, Success Club is so important, and I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but it really, really, really is. And even if that's the only thing you focus on each month, it really needs to be key. And you just got to throw the excuses out, because, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have thousands of friends on Facebook. I still don't. I just do things each month to make it happen. And it's just my top priority. So, Katie had asked about how to share with the opposite sex for coaching. And what I do is I attract women because that's who I really want to work with mainly. But we also have two incredible guys on our team, both Davids. How ironic is that? But they are just as important as the women are, and Rocky's a coach, which has been amazing for us because he drinks Shakeology. He can share with his friends at work or at church or whatever, and people are constantly wanting to know what he does. So that's a really key benefit, and there's not a lot of guys in the business. So to have guys doing it and to have a guy on your team is very important, and especially when those guys are working it and working the business, because I think a lot of guys just always think gym, and to be able to do a program at home and to have Shakeology and to have the performance line, and even if they do go to the gym, they drink Shakeology and they do the performance line and they get incredible results, and to have that on your team is just really awesome. So what I would suggest is when you do reach out, sharing that and sharing that you do work with other guys and that there's guys on our team, and that it's awesome to do with your spouse, and how I always, share about like Scotty Hobbs or some other top male coaches, and I even send like a video of them or whatever, and share their success and share what really happens when you completely dive into it. And like I said, how important it is to do it as a family and to do it with your spouse, because that really does keep you on track, and it makes life so much easier whenever you do it together. And so I really share that, and hopefully that helps and answers your question, and if it doesn't, then let me know. And then Tammy had also asked about how to share outside your warm market, and when we say warm market, we mean like your friends on Facebook and your family and stuff that you already have. So what I do is I have been, just even this week, I'm kind of revamping things a little bit, but I've shared on here the coach tracker that's all like glittery and stuff. I think there's like 20 something pages of that, but I share or I usually use the page 5, and it's the power hour, and there's also like a weekly one and a daily page and a coach one and all that. You don't even have to go all there if you don't want to. Like, I really am just focusing on the power hour this week just to see how it goes, because I just really feel like I need to be more devoted in that hour. And so I've been going through the power hour on that tracker that I posted, and if you need that again, then I can share that with you. But it literally lists every single thing you should be doing in your power hour, and there's boxes you can check off, or if you just want it in your head, or if you want to just like screenshot it and do it on an app or something, or write it down, whatever. But it shares on there about how you can reach out to other people, and so some of that is by going and liking someone's like 3 people's post on Facebook. So you don't want to go and like my post or Wendy's post or whatever, but that's 3 different people that is not a coach, or they're not a mutual friend of one of your coaches or whatever, because we don't want to mess with anybody else's people. But going and liking 3 posts, or commenting is even better, commenting on 3 posts. So what I do is I go to my friends on Facebook and the little link, and I I'm going to have to move here because my back is hurting. So I will go to like my recently added coaches, and I mean, not recently added coaches, recently added people, sorry, and just click on there, and if they have posted that day or even like the day before or something, I don't want to be a creeper and go back if it's been like several days since they posted, but I go back, and if they posted that day or the day before or whatever, then I'll comment on a post that they have posted. Even if it's like a post of their kids or something, I'll be like, precious, or they're so cute, or whatever. Just a little couple of words, short and sweet. It just gets your name out there. It starts building a relationship, and then you're done. And then you go and you add 3 friends a day. So Facebook will suggest friends for you, or you can also look at like mutual friends with the friends you already have. But again, you got to be careful about, you know, mutual friends through Beachbody and stuff like that. But whenever I do have a suggestion for a friend, I always click on that person's link to their page, and I always look at like the about section to make sure they're not already a coach, or they're not like involved in a different, you know, It Works or something like that, before I add them as a friend. And then again, you have that person in your friend, you know, page later on, and then that's somebody you can start forming. So when we're talking about forming, that's commenting, liking, building that relationship with them before you actually reach out. So they start building that trust with you. And then whenever it's time to announce a challenge group or a coach opportunity or whatever, it's a lot easier to go to those people that you've already been building that relationship with and say, hey, you know, I have a new challenge group coming up in a couple of weeks. I was just going to see if you're interested. Or we have a sneak peek coming up, and I didn't know if you might be interested in seeing what it is that I do as a coach. You know, things like that. And then also Instagram has been really big for me lately. I'm not a pro by any means on Instagram. I still am learning that, and I don't know if I'll ever really get it. I don't think I'm as involved as I need to be. But hashtags are really huge on Instagram, and so just going and kind of playing around with hashtags, or seeing what like other top coaches are using, or groups that you know, what they use, and using those hashtags are going to build your market and build your following. So a lot of the people that I have been helping lately are thyroid cancer patients, which is really mind-blowing, because just in the past few months, so many people have came to me through this journey, which is incredible, because I knew that that's what God was calling me out to do, was to share this journey and this story. So I've been very open with my journey and my story, and so many people have been reaching out to me that are, you know, going through it, have went through it. They are blown away by like my transformation and how I work out, and the body and everything is just really crazy. And so it's all from the hashtags that I've been using. And like literally Sunday, I had another person message me on Instagram and like say that she was inspired by me, and she had been watching my journey, and she bought a challenge pack. And I cried, because it was just so incredible that that happened, you know. And she's a thyroid cancer survivor, and she's just trying to get her life back and her health back. And I had another person a couple months before that do the same thing. She bought a t-shirt, you know, when I was when my friends made the shirts for me. And I just posted about it really for my local friends here, or for y'all or whatever. And she commented saying she wanted a shirt, and so she bought a shirt. I sent it to her. Then she ended up talking about you know, getting into fitness, and how she needed it for her life. And I helped her get a challenge pack, and then she's done a whole month of it in a group, again, in my challenge group. And then whenever it was almost a month out, I sent her the message, and she signed up as a coach for the discount. I mean, seriously insane. So that's how I work the cycle. And I know that it seems so hard, and I know that it's hard to get the no's or the no responses or to feel stuck. But really, and I felt the same way, and I do still. Like, I feel stuck sometimes, and I feel like I am just talking to the wall sometimes in these groups and stuff. But I really am trying to be the best that I can be and be the best for you. And I used to get so down or like nervous about sharing and stuff with people, but now I'm not. Like, I'm not nervous anymore. And like, have had people say horrible, mean things to me, or unfollow me or make fun of me or whatever, and that hurts, and it still hurts. But now I have such a deeper desire and passion to help people, and I know how huge this is and what an awesome opportunity it is that we have in our hands, that it makes me want to scream it from the rooftops, and it makes me want to go and find more people to help and to reach out to. And this journey that I'm on currently with my health, it just makes me have a bigger desire to do that. And I really do think that if you really dig deep down in you, you're going to find that. And the why that you have, like I said, it should be so big and so deep that it makes you cry when you think about it. And whenever you have a why like that, you're going to give everything you have to make this work. You're going to put the hate aside that people have. You're going to put the rude comments aside. You're going to swallow that frog, as I say. Eat the frog. That's the book that I'm talking about. And that's the biggest fear that you have. So you think about that scariest person that you're scared to invite, and you invite them first. And then each invite after that gets easier. So now when I send out invites, I'm not scared anymore. Like, if they don't respond or they say no, okay, thank you. Maybe next time or whatever. Or if they don't respond, I move on to the next person. And another thing that I do to get outside my warm market is, and it's on that checklist as well, is interacting with groups. So all these groups on Facebook, find something that interests you, that, a hobby that you have or something that you can connect with, or a local one, like I'm on a Cabot Moms group, or the Air Force Base Wives page and things like that. And I interact with those groups. So like, if someone asks a question, just even like about a dentist, like a good dentist around the area, I'll comment. Or if they need advice for a good realtor or whatever it may be, it might sound silly, but comment on those groups as much as you can. Comment, that's part of our tracker, and so that gets your name seen. You interact with other people. And then it's better that you can, if you see them a lot on the page, you can friend them. Then you start forming them. You start building that relationship with them. Or when you ask them to be your friend, they're going to see that you're a Beachbody coach. That opens up a whole nother thing. Also, when someone likes your picture, I know that it might seem weird, but when someone likes a picture, even if they don't comment, you can send them a message and say, "Thank you for liking my picture and supporting me." And that's all you have to say. And that's going to open up a whole nother thing. They're going to be like, "You're welcome. I'm so proud of you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm wanting to do this and this and this." It's going to open up a whole new thing. So that's just some ways that you can get out there, but you have to be doing the daily steps every single day. You have to be doing your personal development. Personal development is huge. Whatever area you're struggling in, there's a personal development book for you, or a podcast, or whatever fits into your lifestyle. I cannot stress enough how important personal development is. Doing these power hours, even if you have to break it down to 20-minute segments or half an hour at a time, or if you can sit down and do the full hour. But set your timer on your phone. Put your blinders on. Do not check Facebook or any other notifications. And knock it out. Get your list done before you allow yourself to scroll and mindlessly do other things. Our time is so limited, and we have so much going on, that we really have to focus in on this and dive in a more business-like way. Also, business hours. I'm going to, I've really been trying to do better this week, and I'm really going to share that more with y'all as this progresses. But I want to be more present with my family because that's why I do this. And so, and being gone away from them for 2 weeks was extremely hard for me. So I'm going to treat this more like a business. So if I had a business down the street in the community, and I had an open and closed sign. I'm open this certain amount of hours a day, and I'm closed the other day amount of time for the day. And so when people drive by, they're going to see that closed sign and know that I'm not going to be there right now, but I'm going to be back tomorrow. It's going to be the same thing in this, and it can be the same thing for you. You don't have to be a prisoner to your phone. You don't have to constantly be checking your messages, or if someone sends you something, you do not have to immediately respond. You can be open about that when you send an invite, or if you add a coach, say, I'm just going to be upfront with you, and you need to be upfront with them. I'm not here 24/7. I check my phone, or I check my business stuff, this time, and this time. I check this from 8 to 10 every morning. I am doing my tracker, and I'm doing my business stuff. I will check in then. I'll check it again around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'll check it again about 9 o'clock. If I don't get back to you in the same day, I will get back to you tomorrow. And you can be open about that, and you can share that, and they're going to respect you because this is your business, and you can set the time that you want to work it, and you can be open about that, and no one is going to be upset. They will respect that, and you will be happier, your husband will be happier, and your children will be happier. So I highly suggest doing that and being open about that, and I am going to be doing the same thing, and I have been. And yes, it's hard because even right now I can see my phone going off and I should have just turned it over or put it away out of sight. But the last couple of days doing that has been so much better for me, doing my power hour that way and setting the timer on my phone and then putting it away and focusing in on it. And then whenever I'm done, I can get back and message the people. And if they, keep wanting back and forth, I can stop and I can just be like, I'm busy right now. I'm going to get back with you tomorrow on this, or however you want to put it in a nice professional way. And then when my kids get home, I am going to put my phone away and I'm going to focus on them for those 3 or 4 hours that we have together every day. It's just too short. And it's not enough time to be together, so I really have to focus on that. And then when they go to bed, that's mine and Rocky's time before he goes to work. And we only have, about an hour and a half together, just the two of us. So usually we watch TV or we share about our days or whatever. And so I'm really focusing in on that. And like I said, it's hard. If I see you're posting, which you're not bugging me, so you don't have to stop messaging me or whatever. But if I don't respond immediately, it's not because I don't love you. It's not because I don't want to help you. It's not because I don't care. It's just that I'm going to have more set business hours, and I'm really working on that, and I'm really trying to apply that. And I think that you should too, because it's just very important for us to be present for our family. And when it's time for me to work, I'm working my tail off. You know what I mean? But I just really have to focus in and not let that distract me, and be more present. And then whenever I wake up the next day and it's time for me to work, I'm going to get back to my messages. I'm going to get back to my follow-ups and all of that. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you respect that, and I hope that you ask me when you need help, and you don't feel just because I'm sick that I can't help you, or you feel overwhelmed by all of this. It really is a daily thing. It's not a get rich fast thing. It's something that you really have to apply yourself to and not get frustrated and not give up. But you really have to be giving it all that you have and actually doing the stuff. So even if you don't like this tracker, there's the business activity tracker that's online that some people call it BAT, B-A-T. If you're a pen and paper kind of gal or guy, or if you're an app person or whatever fits your schedule, but you really need to track. You really need to devote yourself to that time of personal development, of your workouts and your Shakeology. You need to share that. You need to be open. You're going to have to be more present on social media. And I know that it's scary and it's hard to be public, but you can protect your family. There are ways to post without blasting your kids on Facebook in a public way. I've shared that before, and if you need help, I will help you with that. Same thing on Instagram. You could even have a separate account if you wanted to, or whatever, but you have to be present and you have to be relatable. It's not posting about fitness every single post or posting about Shakeology every single post. It's being you. People are going to be related to you because they can go and find somebody else that's selling the same thing. But they are going to connect to you. They're going to connect to your story. So you've got to constantly be sharing you. You can't have another group page that you're sharing on and not sharing on your public profile page. Because you're not reaching out to those new people, and people are watching you all the time. They're watching you to see if this is going to work for you. They're watching you to see if you're going to stick to it or if you're going to give up. They're watching you every single day, no matter if you see them or you know that they are, or if you, whatever, they are. And they're going to come and they're going to be ready. And even if they tell you no before or they don't respond before, ask again and ask again. There are so many people that I have asked for like 6 months in a row. Every single time I have a challenge group, I invite them. And sometimes they just tell me, I'm not ready yet, or I can't financially, but check back with me. Or I will ask them, is it okay if I check back with you whenever I have another one? And they're like, yeah, absolutely, thank you. And you know what? Half of them later on down the road have said, hey, now's a good time, or yes, I'm ready now. So you can't give up on that person, and you can't invite one time and then be done and say, well, they didn't respond to me, or they said no, or whatever. So I suggest that you do those steps, because I'm not just saying them because it's what you say. I'm saying it because I live it and I do it. And like I said, you all know me. I'm not Lauren that is, a superstar, diamond, 15-star, all these stars that you've never met before, that you don't relate to, that you think is unreachable. I'm me, and you've known me forever, and you know where I've came from, and you know how far I've come. And so that's why I share with you, because you guys are my coaches and you are my team, and I am here to help you, and I'm here to help you grow, and I'm here to inspire you, and I'm here to help you to learn the trainings, and I'm here to help you to share my journey and how I've gotten here and how I continue to do it. And I want you to do that with me, and I want you to give it all you've got. And if you don't want to grow and you want to just be a discount coach, that is absolutely okay. I support that 100%. I think it's fantastic that you've made the decision to be better with your health and made the decision to get a discount on your Shakeology and your programs, because hello, who doesn't want to save money? That's fantastic, and I support that 100%, and I'm so blessed to have you, and I'm so blessed to have you as one of my people, and be on this journey with you. I'm blessed to be on the journey with every single one of you, no matter what stage of life you're in, or what kind of coach you want to be, or what your goals are. But if you do have those goals, this is what the steps that you need to take to get there. And if you still need help, or you still have any other questions or whatever it may be, then please ask on the page, or send me a message or a text or call me or whatever, and I can do more training videos like this. We can do Zoom calls, we can do one-on-one calls, whatever it takes to get you to where you want to be. And I'm going to get off here now, and I love you all, and I pray for you each day, and thank you for being on this journey with me.